Hi, and welcome to this exhibition game between the Florida Whales in the blue and the Virginia Pirates in the black. I'm joined in the booth today by my good buddy Gunner. Gunner, how you doing?
I'm looking forward to today's game, but I'd like to know if we're getting to the season anytime this century.
Hey, it's a legit question. The short answer is yes. Been running a lot of exhibition games to not only thoroughly test out ball and base passing, but a variation on the defensive alignment. We're used to seeing in my gameplay videos and in my solitaire rule set a 5-2 defensive front. Well, I've been testing out a 4-3 defensive front. That's what you'll see in the game today, and I believe that's what we're going to use going forward. As a matter of fact, in a video following this one, you'll see my thought process on the 4-3 defensive variation and any other rule modifications that I come up with. Plus a schedule rollout for the regular season and draft info. So expect a content-loaded video following this one. But right now we have a game to play. As a matter of fact, we got 2 games. The other one starting in a little bit is the California Pacifics at the Arizona Flames. We'll update you on that score as we go along in this game. We may even get an opportunity to drop in on that game a little later on. Here we're playing at a neutral site in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Let's go. Let's play some football.
Let's go. The teams are set for the kickoff. Florida to receive. Ball on base is set at 25. And back D for Florida will be number 4 and number 83. And we're underway as the kick is away and travels sharply to the far side of the field. Number 4 set to take the ball from the goal line. Crosses the 10-yard line. 2 Pirates in his way at the 25. 4 easily avoids them as he turns towards the center of the field near the 30-yard line. 4 runs into a crowd at the 35-yard line. Picks his way through, hit by 31 at about the 38. That won't stop him, and he's in the clear at about the 40-yard line. But now he's turning hard on his own towards the near side of the field, crosses the 50, and it looks like it goes out at about the 47-yard line of the Pirates. A nifty 53-yard return for 4, setting the Whales up in great position at the Pirate 47. And as the Whales come out for the first down play, we'll get our first look at the new 4-3 defensive alignment that teams will be using going forward. Here's the first down play. Whales quarterback 14 takes the snap. The give is a halfback 28. He's on one of those hit spaces. He's got a lot of speed. 28, he's got a lane. 59, the middle linebacker meets him in the gap, drives him back, stopping him at the 46. This is turn tackling. You have to force the running back in a negative direction for him to be down, and 59 does that well. 28 does manage to pick up a yard. It will be second down and 9 for the Whales at the Pirate 46.
Dad, this is worth another look. Look at the hole 28 has. It was going to be a huge run, but 59 in the middle of your screen had this all the way.
Yes, indeed. And a really nice tackle. Squared him up, took him down. Second and 9 for Florida. On to the third play of an 8-play first quarter. Here's the snap, and 14's back to throw. He turns to the near side of the field, being chased by the right outside linebacker. He turns, and this will be second stop, a look downfield to throw. He's got 2, all alone at the 15. No defender close to number 2. If he touches any part of the ball inbounds while he's inbounds, it will be a catch. Oh, just outside of his reach, incomplete. See if that miss comes back to haunt the Whales. 2 was wide open. Third and 10 for Florida. Here's the snap. Third and 9, and 14's back to throw again. No pressure as he hits second stop, looks downfield. 2's got the defense beat again. He doesn't miss this one, gets by 81 and goes out of bounds on the near sideline at the 4-yard line. That's a first and goal for the Florida Whales. The Pirates can't account for number 2 any better than they have the last 2 plays. They're in for a long day. It's first and goal for the Florida Whales at the 4-yard line. Here's the first down snap, and the give is at 28. His second carry of the game. And he runs into a wall. That's surged by the Virginia defensive line, turned him sideways, and he cannot get himself righted. He's going to lose about 5 yards on the play. Boy, Virginia's defensive line has been stout against the run so far today. They'll spot the ball at the 9-yard line. 28 lost 5 yards on that run. On the play 6, the Whales have had the ball almost the entire first quarter. And here's the snap. 14, back to throw. He's being chased by 77 and 92 of the Pirates. 14 under heavy pressure. He gets away. Gets a second stop. Looking for an open man downfield. Nobody open. His receivers are either out of bounds or their pass points out of bounds. He's going to have to scramble upfield to see if someone can get open. There he is in the scramble. Gets by everybody. Nobody open at third stop. Will have to run it himself. He's hit at the 9. 94. He gets away from and dives into the end zone. 14 and the quarterback scramble scores. And the Whales take a 6-0 lead. Yeah, it takes up almost the entire first quarter with that opening drive, and they get the extra point. The score is 7-0 Florida. The Pirates will start off at their own 25-yard line. First down. This is the first time the Pirates offense has touched the ball in the game, and it's almost the end of the first quarter. A long drive by Florida. The first down snap, and the give is to halfback 31. 31 looking for some running room inside. Nothing doing there. Turns it outside behind his center. Looks like he might have a big hole. Across the 30. Safety gets in his way, slows him down. Across the 35, but the safety drags him down at the 39-yard line. Still a nice run. 14 yards and a first down for the Pirates. Last play of the first quarter. Pirates down 7-0. First and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Here's the snap. 15, back to throw. Facing pressure right away from 97, right defensive end. But he's at second stop and streaking down the right side of the field. He's got 87 inside the 40. The pass is on the money and caught at the 30-yard line by 87. The safety hits 87 around the 20, but that's not going to bring him down. He crosses the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Virginia. Here's the kick, and it is no good. We're only giving him one try today in this game, this exhibition game. We'll see how that goes. 7-6, Florida still leads by 1. And that is the end of the first quarter. First play of the second quarter. Florida leads 7-6. Here's the snap. And the give is to 28. 28. Looking for some room up the middle, but 59. The middle linebacker's there again. Pushing him back and dropping him for a 3-yard loss.
Where have we seen that before?
Right, and now 28's lost 8 yards in the last 2 carries. 59 with a very solid debut as a middle linebacker. That will bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Whales from their own 22. 14 with the snap. 14 back to throw. And 92 is charging hard after him. Pirates with good coverage downfield this time. 14 looking to scramble upfield, but 92's right there, drives him back. And sacks him at the 2-yard line. What a play by 92 defensive end of the Virginia Pirates. 3rd and forever for the Whales as the Pirates pass rush got to 14 on that last play. dropping him for a loss of 20 yards. Here's the snap. They're keeping it on the ground. 28 with the carry. 28 looking to get out of his own end zone. Takes it on a sweep to the outside. And he gets around the corner. He's got some room to run. He can't break it upfield, however, and he's angled towards the near sideline. He's going to go out at about the 16-yard line. By far his best run of the night, but 13 yards on 3rd and 30 will bring on the punting team. Florida ready to punt, and how we handle this is the gunners on either end of the line get a free release downfield, and once one of them travels 40 yards downfield, wherever the ball on base is at that point, that's where a target ball will be placed, and then the return team will get an opportunity to try to return it, and the kicking team will have a chance to down it. Here's the snap. And the punt's away, and we'll keep an eye on those gunners. There, the gunner made it to the 40-yard mark, marked by the referee on the far sideline, and that's a heck of a punt, over 60 yards. Target ball is down at the spot of the punt. The gunner and 2 Pirate return men going for the ball. Number 4 is going to miss downing it, which is going to give the next closest man, which is the Pirate return man 81, a second pivot after 4 passes the target ball. 81 tries to field the ball. He gains possession. Now he'll get the straight pivot upfield to try to return it. 81 from the 25-yard line. Starts upfield, crosses the 35, 40. 97 from the Whales comes quickly downfield and makes the tackle at the 38. That was a nice special teams play by the Whales, number 97. On to play 5 of the second quarter. Pirates trail 7-6, but they just got the ball back after a nice defensive stand. And they're starting with decent field position. Here's the first down snap. 15. Gives the ball to 31. 31 had 14 yards in his first carry. Here he takes the ball up the middle and gets away from the tackle by 53. He crosses the 45. The corner comes over, hits him, rides him out at about the 45-yard line of the Whales. That's a pickup of 17 yards. A strong run and a Pirate first down. On to play 6, almost the end of the first half. Pirates trail by 1, but they have a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of the Whales. 15. Takes the snap. Gives it to 31. And why not? He's gained 31 yards on 2 carries so far. 31 trying his luck up the middle. 62 defensive tackles there. Hits him. Gets away from Matt. But he can't get away from left outside linebacker, number 6, who holds him to a gain of about 1 yard at the 44-yard line. That will bring us to play 7, a 2nd and 9 for the Pirates at the 44-yard line of the Whales. 15 takes the snap, and he's back to throw. No pressure at all from the Whales, and he looks downfield, but Florida's got his receivers locked down deep. 15 will try to dump this off to the halfback underneath. The pass to 31, and it gets away from him. And he can't track it down. Too far out in front, and 15's going to wish he had that one back. Pirates just missed a golden opportunity on that overthrown pass. We have 1 scrimmage play left in the first half. Virginia hoping to at least get a field goal out of this possession. 15 dropping back to throw. He's not under any pressure, but Florida's got great coverage downfield. He does have 31 open on the short pass again, this time on the other side of the field. Trying to hit 31 in the flat. 10 picks it off! Breaks 2 tackles. Heads on across the 50-yard line. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown! Great defensive play by 10, right outside linebacker. What a way to end the first half. Florida with a pick six, just as it looked like Virginia was going in for the score. So Florida now leads 13-6, trying to make it 14-6 with this extra point attempt. The kick is away, and it just is good. That gives the Whales the 8-point lead going into halftime. Well, Gunnar, the first half is in the books. Impressions?
Both teams are playing pretty well on defense, but the Pirate quarterback has to settle down and make some better throws. That interception at the end of the half was a killer.
Good point. And what about Florida?
The Whales have to get number 28 going.
He is such a dynamic offensive weapon, but the Pirates have done a nice job on him in the first half. The Pirates trail the Whales 14-6. As we begin the second half, the Pirates are set to receive the second half kickoff momentarily. The kick is away and hugs the inside portion of the near side hash marks. 81 takes the kick from the goal line. He's on a hit space. He can fly. Gets by everybody at the 25-yard line. That's enough field goal for 50. 81. All the way down to the 26-yard line. What a way to start the second half for Virginia. Update on the Arizona-California game. The Flames have taken a 9-7 lead into half, courtesy of a 42-yard field goal. The Pirates trail by 8, but after a 74-yard kickoff return, they have a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of the Whales. 15 takes the snap. He's back to throw. 97, applying pressure. The Whales really playing well in the back end. Once again, 15 doesn't have anybody open. 15 takes it upfield. 97 cannot bring him down. Scrambles to the middle of the field and turns. He'll have to throw now. He's got the tight end, 41, open on a crosser in the middle of the field. There's no one close to 41. 15 with a pass to 41. And he catches it barely. Stepping out at the 20-yard line, a gain of 6. 15's accuracy on those short passes has been shaky. That brings up a 2nd down and 4 for the Pirates at the 20-yard line of the Whales. 15 hands the ball off to 31. He's had a decent day so far. And the Whales get good penetration. Big old 61 gets in there, gets his mitts on him, turns him. Back of base touch, it's a fumble. No. 61 had him down first. 61 turned him before the back of base contact. No fumble. He's down right there. And the ball will be spotted at the 25. It's a 5-yard loss for 31. Virginia started this possession at the 26-yard line of the Whales, but have gotten 1 yard in 2 plays. That brings up 3rd down. 15 with the snap. Fading back to throw, and 97 giving chase again. 97 putting the heat on 15 again, but it looks like he's got a man open in the end zone. 81 fires the pass under pressure, and it's incomplete. Oh, man. The camera cut out there, folks. But I'm telling you, that pass wasn't close. And on 4th down, here's a 35-yard field goal attempt for the Pirates. Kick is away. And it's no good. Misses it by a mile. A golden opportunity for the Pirates wasted. Their struggles continue, kicking and passing, and Florida takes over at the 25-yard line after a great defensive stand. And here come the Whales on a 1st down play from their 25. They lead 14-6. And there's the snap. 14, back to throw. Turning sharply to the near sideline. And he's being chased. Heavy pressure being put on him by defensive end 76. Everyone covered downfield. 14 slips out of the grasp of 76. 14 takes it upfield, looking for an open man. Looks like he has tight end 10. Crossing midfield. Looking to hook up with 10 at midfield, and the pass is way off target.
Looks like one of your golf shots, Dad.
Yeah, that was ugly. I mean, to your point earlier, both of these quarterbacks have had their opportunities. And that incompletion will bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Whales from their own 25. There's a snap, 14 back to pass, but he's turned on his drop back. This will be second stop, but he's got no one to throw to. Quarterback's options are so limited when he gets that quick turnaround on his drop back. 14 gets the third stop, still no one open, he'll have to run. And he'll only pick up a couple yards on the quarterback scramble as he heads out of bounds. It's a 3rd down and 8 for the Florida Whales from their own 27-yard line. They lead 14-6 over the Virginia Pirates as we near the end of the third quarter. The 3rd down play is a handoff to 28. Trying his luck on the left side of the line. 92's there and swallows him up at the 24.
Look at this. 92 is single-handedly ruling Florida's offense.
Virginia gets another 3 and out on defense. And now the Whales will punt to end the third quarter. And the punt's away. Hanging inside the hash marks. The gunner hits the 40-yard mark, and it looks like the ball will be placed at about the 32. The Pirate return man were closest to the ball. 81 fields it at the 32. 81 on the punt return. Across the 50-yard line. Crosses the 30, returning hard to the far sideline and out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Another big return by 81 of the Pirates, 54 yards. And the ball is actually spotted at the 14. So we begin the fourth quarter with the Florida Whales leading the Virginia Pirates 14-6. But the Pirates begin their possession with another short field. The last time they were down here, they came up empty. 15 takes the snap. He faces pressure right away and he looks downfield. All his receivers are covered. 15 scrambles upfield. Gets away from the tackle attempt by 97. All his receivers are out of bounds. He'll run it himself. Met by a pod of Whales that breaks away from all of them to get into the end zone. 15 said, "Get out of my way." After the 14-yard touchdown run, it's 14-12. Whales still lead. Pirates will go for the 2-point conversion. Looks like they're passing. Again, 15's receivers are either covered or out of bounds. He'll head upfield, gets by two Whales. A third stop, his only option to taking it himself. And at the 5, gets away and gets a 2-point conversion. Here we are, fourth quarter, tied at 14. Florida with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Play 2 of an 8-play quarter. The snap and the handoff to 28. 28, met at the line by 94, breaks away from the tackle. Takes it to the outside, and he'll get about 7 before he goes out of bounds on the far sideline. A hard-fought 7-yard run for 28, which brings up a 2nd and 3 for the Whales from their own 32. Here's the snap on 2nd and 3. 28 will take another handoff. And this time he finds a big hole on the right side. Across the 50 to the 45, turning. He won't score as he turns hard towards the far sideline, but he's inside the 25-yard line, out of bounds at the 24.
That's the type of explosiveness that 28 can bring.
That 44-yard run by 28 sets up Florida with a 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line of the Virginia Pirates. Midway through the fourth quarter, here's the snap. 14, back to throw. 92 with the pressure. It seems like he's been in the quarterback's face all night. 14 with no options downfield. Virginia has his receivers covered. Looks like he'll have to take the check down to 28 in the flat. 14 fires the pass to the side, but it's picked off! 87, the corner, stepped in front of 28 and took the ball away. 87, taking it the other way, shakes off the tackle attempt and crosses the 40-yard line. Across the 50, he's got a chance to score. He turns hard, however, to the near sideline, and it looks like he'll go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Oh, boy. Under pressure, 14 makes a colossal mistake, and 87 makes him pay for it. The Pirates now set up with a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line of the Florida Whales. Tie game, 14 all. Play 5 of an 8-play fourth quarter. Here's the first down snap. And the handoff is to 31. A big lane opens up for him, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! The Pirates have their first lead of the game, and the extra point is good. It's 21-14 Virginia with 3 plays left to go in the fourth quarter. Florida trails for the first time in this game with 3 plays left to go. 1st and 10 for the Whales from their own 25-yard line. 14 of the Whales back to throw, and he rolls out away from pressure to the near side of the field. He's looking for Ford, who has found some separation at the 45-yard line. 14 trying to hit Ford downfield. 4 will haul this in at the 49. 4 with room to run across the 40, and the safety and corner take him down at the 37-yard line. That's a 1st and 10 for Florida at the 37-yard line of the Virginia Pirates after the 38-yard pass completion to Ford. Whales trail by 7. 2 plays left. The snap. 14. Back to throw. He's got good protection. Looks downfield. 83 looks to be open at the 20 on the numbers. This could be big. The pass to 83. Caught at the 15. 83! Touchdown! 14 with a dime downfield at 83. A 37-yard touchdown pass. Now for Florida, everything rides on this extra point attempt. They're 1 point away from tying this game up with only 1 play left to go after this in the game. It's safe to say this is the ball game right here. And here's the kick. Hooking. But good! And the game is all tied at 21. Well, here we are. Last scrimmage play of the game. Virginia has the ball at their own 25-yard line. They can win with a touchdown. They can also attempt a field goal if they can get at least 15 yards here. Here's the snap. And it's going to be a handoff to 31. He runs into a crowd at the 22. Breaks away! Out in the open field across the 40-yard line, across midfield, but he goes out of bounds on the near sideline at about the 49-yard line. A huge run by 31. Most importantly, he sets Virginia up for a potential game-winning field goal. The 26-yard run by 31 gives Virginia a shot to win this game in regulation. It's a long field goal, 59 yards. Here's the kick. It's on its way. It has a chance. Starting to hook, and it will miss wide left. And we're going to overtime. The way we handle overtime in the AEFL is both teams get 1 play from the 25 to score a touchdown. If they don't score a touchdown, then they still get a field goal opportunity. Virginia wins the coin flip, so their offense will get the first crack at this. 15 takes the snap. It's back to throw, and 97's coming after him. The Pirate receivers are blanketed downfield. 15 steps up towards third stop. 97 misses a tackle. He gets by 6-2 and gets the third stop. Nobody open. He'll run for it. This is where he's been dangerous with his legs. He bounces off 28, gets into the end zone. He has been a beast down here. The 25-yard touchdown run by 15 has put the Pirates up 27-21 here in overtime. By AEFL rules in overtime, if the first team up scores a touchdown, they go for one. Here's the extra point try for Virginia. It's good. They lead 28-21. Now on Florida's ensuing possession, not only do they have to score a touchdown, but they have to go for the 2 points. They can't go for an extra point. So we will not have a tie. A quick update. In our other game, Arizona has just taken a 22-21 lead over California with 1 play left to go in that game. We will join that game in progress immediately following the conclusion of this one. All comes down to this play. Florida needs a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They fail to do either, and they lose. Here's the snap. 14, back to throw. He's under pressure. 92's there. He's got 2 racing to the corner of the end zone. Here's the throw under pressure. What a catch! Touchdown, Florida. And 14 has really heated up on his throws here in the latter stages of this game. 28-27, Virginia on top for the moment. Here's your ball game right here. Wales going for the 2-point conversion. 14, back to throw. Rolls that hard to the far side. Turn shy of the 25. This is second stop. Being pursued by 94 and 41. Looking for his halfback, number 28, down by the 5. 77 of the Pirates back to defend. Here's the pass over the middle. 28 with a catch inside the 1. Gets it in the end zone. Florida wins. 29-28. 28. Caught the ball inside the 1. Took a shot from 77, hung on, and got into the end zone to give Florida the win. And in all the film games I have on YouTube, every team that has scored first has lost until now. This breaks that streak. Let's head out to Arizona now for some bonus coverage. The defending AEFL champion Flames have taken a late lead in that game, 22-21, with 1 play left to go. And California has the ball at their own 25, 1st and 10. This rematch of last year's Western Conference Championship game has both teams in the same position as they were at the end of last year's game. That is, California has the ball last play of the game, trailing by 1. This has been a back-and-forth contest. Arizona had a 16-7 lead at the beginning of the third quarter. Then California went on a 14-0 run and took a 21-16 lead at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And just minutes ago, Arizona retook the lead on a 3-yard plunge by halfback 46 to take a 22-21 lead. They missed the 2-point conversion, however, and here we are. California can win with a touchdown, or if they can get 15 yards, they can get in the field goal range. Here's the snap. 3, back to throw. 79, Flames bringing the heat. He's got a sack today. Nowhere to go with the ball for 3. Flames holding up well in the back end. 3. Heads upfield, the third stop. Gets away from 79. 3. Scrambling across the field. Gets the third stop. It's like he might have a shot at number 1, his tight end, running down the seam on the other side of the field. The pass to 1. 11 with a pick. 11 ends this game with a pick of the overthrown pass. He heads upfield across the 40. He could score. Tackled inside the 10. Game over. Flames win 22-21. Thank you so much for watching today's action. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, and subscribe.